Hi everyone, it's Erica. I am a full-time reseller from Oregon and welcome to my YouTube channel. Today I just wanted to share with you some of the crazy things that people buy on eBay. So I just sold about a dozen things over the course of the last day and was getting ready to ship them out and thought I would let you know what all I was shipping out, because sometimes it's kind of interesting to see what kind of things people are selling and what kind of things eBay buyers are buying. So here are just a few things that I sold in the last day or so. So the first thing that I sold was this JCrew factory plaid. It's like a spring or summertime looking skirt, but really cute, and it was new with tags. I gotten it at the bin, so I'm only into it for about 50 cents, and I ended up selling it for $16. The next thing that I sold was this mini Bowden dress. It's a little girl's dress, and a few weeks ago at the Goodwill outlets I found probably a dozen of these dresses in different styles, just really cute dresses with appliqued animals on the front. And so this was a dinosaur one, and they've been selling really well for probably between $20 and $30 each, and this one sold for $20 and it cost me about 40 cents. So that's a really great profit margin. I also sold this vintage Wilton pewter sugar and creamer. So probably 6 months ago I picked up a few pewter pieces at a different Goodwill outlet than what I usually go to. They didn't have a lot of clothing, so I was picking up some more hard goods, and I found this and thought somebody would like it because it's a nice pewter piece. And so it took a little while to sell. I'm thinking maybe someone's getting it for their Thanksgiving dinner or something, but it cost me about $1 and I sold it for $24.99. Then I sold this Pendleton Newsboy hat. Pendleton's a great brand to buy. Usually if I find any of their vintage flannel shirts or any of their knit things, I tend to buy them. They're made out of wool. And this was an older Pendleton hat, Newsboy Cap, and it cost me like 20 cents at the Goodwill outlet, and I sold it for $10. So not a huge flip, but it was still $10, so that was pretty good. So this next one is a brand I'd never heard of before. I got it at a little thrift store when I was on vacation. And the brand is Mammoth or Mammoth. I don't know how you say it. I believe it was made in Canada, so that tipped me off. Usually things made in the USA or made in Canada are fairly good quality. This one was a really thick, soft, nice, long-sleeved tee, men's tee with a big graphic on the front, the logo of the company, which is an elephant. And so I paid $4.95 for that shirt and ended up selling it for $20. The next is kind of an interesting one. This is a vest that I picked up again at the Goodwill outlet. It was made in New Zealand, so that kind of caught my eye. I knew it was vintage. I could tell by the tag it was vintage. The brand is called Alley Cats, and it was a sweater vest with little sheep all over it, made of wool from from New Zealand. So I just ended up picking it up on a whim. I thought somebody might like this. I know that cottagecore is kind of a trend right now with people in their teens and 20s where they wear stuff that looks kind of like old grandma clothes, and that this fit that bill. So I used that word in the description, and I paid about a little over $1 for this vest at the Goodwill outlet, and someone bought it for $40. So that was a great flip. The next is a brand of jeans that I had never heard of until I started reselling, but it's AG jeans or Adriano Goldschmied jeans. I've been having really good luck selling men's jeans that are AG jeans, but these were some women's jeans that I picked up at the Goodwill outlet. I paid a little over $1 for and sold them for $26.39. Then we have this. Oh, this is a really neat sweater. It was a really heavy, big, ribbed knit sweater. The brand is Hackett and Turpin. It was a wool fisherman sweater, and I pick these up a lot because people really seem to like them, especially if they're made in England or Ireland. I don't believe this one was, but it was just a really good quality sweater, you could tell. I paid about $2.50 for this sweater, and again sold that for $40, so I was really happy with that. Two $40 flips in the course of just a few minutes apart from each other, so those were two good sales. And then this is kind of a funny one I picked up at a garage sale a couple months back. It's just a switch plate that I got from, I think it's from the 70s. It has mushrooms on it, and it was like a light switch cover. And they were selling it for $0.25, so I thought someone might be interested in that, and I picked it up for 25 cents, and I had this one listed for less than a day, and someone bought it for $10.99. So if you see something that catches your eye or is a little bit unusual, I usually just pick it up if it's not too expensive. Then I've sold some cut from the cloth skinny jeans. This is another really nice brand of jeans that sells at like Nordstrom Rack, and I used to sell them quite a bit. I don't pick them up as much anymore. They don't seem to sell as quickly, but these are a pair of jeans that I've actually had in my eBay store for probably most of the time I've been reselling. They've been in there, so probably a year or two, and someone made me an offer of $23.99, and I paid $6.99 for these, so I didn't make as big of a profit, but I was just glad to move those on out of my eBay store. And then I sold a pair of American Eagle distressed jeans. I do pick up American Eagle jeans because they seem to flip really quick. I can sell them quickly, and usually I get anywhere from $15 to $22, $24, something like that. So these jeans I had paid like $1.35 for at the Goodwill outlet, and I ended up flipping them for $15. Again, only had these listed for about a day, so that was a great sale. And then the last thing I sold in the last day was this Urban Outfitters swimsuit. It was a new with tag swimsuit that I found again at the Goodwill outlet. It was only 35 cents, and I sold it for $12. So while it wasn't a huge sale, it was still a good flip. And that's really the great thing about getting your products that you're gonna be selling, your inventory, at a really low price, like I can get at the Goodwill bin. So I can pick up stuff. I love to have the bigger profit margin sales, but even if I only sell it for $10 or $12, I'm happy with that too, especially if it's a quick sale. So those are my sales from this last day, and I'll be on here again sharing more soon. Thanks for joining in. Bye-bye.